It is 5 a.m. Coming up on Apple Valley News now, as the snow lines the roadways, who is actually responsible for clearing it out? We'll have the answers coming up. And the man found guilty of the murder of a Toppenish teenager 2 years ago has been sentenced.
And cloudy conditions across the region today. Visibility is being impacted by some patchy fog early this morning. Will we see rain today? I'll tell you in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
The 23rd. I gotta just be honest here. I'm still working on the names of towns.
That's okay. You're new.
All right.
So
I get a pass.
It's okay. During every break, be sure, or everyone has to know that I correct his pronunciations of the
Riley's
different
helping
cities.
me. Riley's helping me.
Yes.
Well, how are you?
I'm doing great this morning. I got a lot of sleep last night.
I know. You said you went to bed real early.
And so I'm doing great. How are you?
Tired. You know, it was one of those nights last night where I just kind of sat around on my phone.
Yes.
You know, cruising through like YouTube shorts.
Yes.
And then that just kept my mind awake, so.
Yeah, we call it doom scrolling.
Yes!
Where it just goes on and on and on.
I know, it's just ridiculous. So, well, we all hope you're having a good morning. The fog is the big story.
Yeah, well, at least this morning, when I was driving in, it was impacting my drive quite severely. Some areas, quarter mile or around that of fog, especially in the Tri-Cities. But let's take a live look outside right now in Richland through the Columbia Point Skycam. You can see that fog affecting our city right there, 33 degrees out, but that fog is impacting our morning. We have some rain that is expected for your day. Happy Tuesday, everyone. And some more rain and snow expected for your day tomorrow. We have a little bit today. Let's take a look at our radar this morning. We see that rain-snow mix heading across Yakima right now, heading through closer to the Tri-Cities, and a little bit of some of those remnants in the Walla Walla area. Let's take a look at our visibility map right now. We see Tri-Cities is more impacted at around a quarter mile. Otherwise, we're seeing about 40% visibility in Ellensburg, 30% in Yakima, 20% in the Walla Walla area right now. So visibility is impacting a lot of our commutes this morning. Temperatures right now just around or above the freezing mark. For our daily planner, we're seeing upper 30s in Yakima. Lots and lots of overcast days today. Tri-Cities is seeing upper 30s as well, and the Walla Walla area, upper 30s, lower 40s for your day today. We're going to be seeing a lot more of that rain coming tomorrow. I'll tell you all about it in my full forecast that's coming up.
Riley, thank you for that. 5:03 is your time. Snow removal is becoming more of a hot topic recently, and the large snowfall means it's more difficult to clean up. However, it's not always clear who exactly is responsible for snow removal. According to the Yakima Valley Landlords Association, who the responsibility lands on really depends on where you live. The main roads are the city's responsibility, while businesses and homeowners are responsible for their own sidewalks. But according to Lisa Eichler with Yakima County Volunteer Attorney Services, the legal responsibility for snow removal gets a little unclear when it comes to rentals.
If it's not written into your lease one way or the other, then you rely upon Washington state law. And the state law says rely upon the local municipality. So if there's nothing really written in there, it's going to fall usually on the tenant to clear the stuff out.
Coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we will hear more about legal requirements for landlords and tenants in winter weather. On January 18th, around 2:40 in the afternoon, officers responded to a weapons complaint at the 700 block of West Vineyard Drive in Kennewick. According to Kennewick Police, officers learned that two groups of juvenile males had met in the parking lot of the location and began to physically fight. During the fight, one person drew a gun and two people fought with him over it, causing it to fire. There were no injuries reported related to the discharged firearm, and the party associated with the firearm fled prior to the arrival of officers. According to Kennewick PD detectives, they are still investigating this incident. A 19-year-old Harem man has pled guilty to the murder of a teenage girl in Toppenish back in April of 2022. And I'm sorry if I'm saying that town name wrong, but as part of the plea agreement, Silas James admitted that he shot and killed a 15-year-old girl with a pistol after an argument over money. She was standing unarmed in the doorway of a home there. According to court documents, multiple people inside the home overheard the argument and witnessed the shooting before James ran outside, got into a car with two others, and fired 2 shots at people who were standing outside the home. Though no one was struck, he did reportedly destroy the pistol he used in the shooting. James has now pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and assault with a dangerous weapon. He is scheduled for sentencing on March 26th. A jury selection began yesterday in the trial of a Yakima County deputy prosecutor who was charged with sexual assault in 2022 while handling a sexual assault case. Alvin Lee Guzman Jr. is charged with multiple counts of 4th-degree assault and indecent liberties, all related to domestic violence, with an allegation of sexual motivation. According to court documents, Guzman is accused of sexually assaulting a former intimate partner multiple times in the summer of 2021. The woman was granted a protection order, but it wasn't until charges were filed in 2022 that Guzman was put on unpaid administrative leave. However, according to the Washington State Bar Association, Guzman is still practicing as a lawyer at Troy, Lee, and Associates in Yakima. The trial is expected to last about 5 days. Almost to 5:07 now, the Harmon Center in Yakima is holding a donation drive for women's toiletries to help the women's shelter. The drive is collecting things like shampoo and conditioner, body wash and soap, along with shaving items, bath towels, washcloths, and laundry soap. The center has other things on their list as well. The toiletry drive runs through the end of March. Donations can be dropped off at the front desk. All donations go to the YWCA. Well, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis was former President Trump's most successful challenger, but DeSantis announced over the weekend that he was suspending his presidential campaign and throwing his support behind Trump. DeSantis came in second in the Iowa caucuses with just over 21% of support compared to Trump's 51%. Now, DeSantis will still be on Washington's Republican primary ballot coming up in March. In fact, only 2 of the 5 candidates you'll see on the ballot are actually still running. We'll talk more about what that means for Washington's primary election. That's coming up on Good Morning Northwest. February 13th is the special election day for voters in Benton, Franklin, Walla Walla, and Yakima counties, but Washington is still a vote-by-mail state. According to the Benton County Auditor's Office, special election ballots are set to go out in the mail tomorrow, January 24th. The registration deadline is February the 5th. You can do it by either signing up online or you can mail it. You can even register to vote in person through Election Day. Ballots must be in the mail or ballot drop box by 8 p.m. on February the 13th, day before Valentine's Day, and it must be signed in order to make sure it counts. 5:09 on this Tuesday. Good morning, Northwest. Still ahead. We have another quick look at your weather with Riley.
Well, we've got a bit of a warming trend affecting us. Temperatures on the rise this week. Some rain in the forecast, but more expected coming tomorrow. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
It is a foggy one. All right, Riley. Also ahead, a U.S. hospital is testing new artificial intelligence technology that may revolutionize the way doctors detect cancer. We're on your side on this Tuesday. We're back in just a moment.
Another year in the rear view. The rush to their games and family fun. Last-minute road trips and sun-soaked escapes. Game nights and tailgates. And all the journeys and memories that came between. Our entire team at McCurley will be here to help you for wherever this new year takes you. And to get you back home again.
Find your way home in a new Mercedes-Benz C300 for only $549 a month from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities. Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bath Fitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bath Fitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Bruno! Bruno!
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or get $2,000 NMAC cash on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
A small historic town in Idaho's Bitterroot Mountains.
It's really unparalleled. 2 ski resorts are 15 minutes away from here.
Wallace.
The entire city's on the National Register of Historic Places.
Fly the Northwest.
Just take a look around. It's gorgeous.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
At 5:12 on this Tuesday, welcome back. I'm Austin Reed. According to a recent report by the American Cancer Society, cancer patients are increasingly shifting from older to middle-aged individuals. But a new artificial intelligence technology being tested at a U.S. hospital may help to quickly and accurately diagnose cancer. A doctor with the Ohio State University Comprehensive Cancer Center explains how artificial intelligence can assist medical professionals.
When we are detecting cancer using glass slides under the microscope, we are limited to how many people can see it, how many people I can consult with. But once it's in a digital format, not only can an expert review it, but we can then apply artificial intelligence algorithms to detect cancer.
There you go. The algorithms can be trained to detect specific types of disease like prostate or breast cancer, and not only catch the cancer, but also determine how much cancer is present excuse me, in the biopsy. Experts say the use of artificial intelligence will not replace doctors because they're needed to make the final call on a cancer diagnosis. 5:13 coming up. After a deadly downed power line took the lives of 3 people in Portland yesterday, I had the chance to talk to some experts to see what you should do if you ever find yourself in that situation. Riley? Oh wait, she'll be back though. I thought you were talking, my bad. Riley Fitzgerald will be back. She's working hard, everybody, because fog is out there. We'll tell you how much longer that could last this morning on Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back.
Hash browns are the French fries of breakfast.
Who says it's not French fries that are the hash browns of lunch and dinner?
That's also true.
Now you can add them or other faves to a sausage McMuffin with egg for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Why Will Trent?
He's good police, and he's objectively hot.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, what's not to love?
Papa's got a brand new bag.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,600 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Do you experience persistent hand pain, numbness, or discomfort? Prosser Memorial Health Board Certified Orthopedic Surgeon Dr. Sam Strebel specializes in advanced procedures including endoscopic carpal tunnel release and trigger finger release. Relieve hand discomfort with expert care and call Prosser Orthopedic Center today at 509-786-5599 to schedule an appointment. This is how we care.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
I know it's not my business, but I just had to tell you.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
Yeah, maybe we should all keep this to ourselves. No selfies.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
Get any phone free when you switch to US Cellular. US Cellular, built for us.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play.
To reduce your risk of cervical cancer, ask your doctor about the HPV vaccine and have regular Pap tests. There's more information on how to avoid cervical cancer at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Becky Morris at Prosser Memorial Health's Grandview Clinic. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Hash browns are the French fries of breakfast.
Who says it's not French fries that are the hash browns of lunch and dinner?
That's also true.
Now you can add them or other faves to a sausage McMuffin with egg for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
From Apple Valley News Now, first alert weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. A live look outside right now, and we're seeing we do have some fog affecting a lot of our areas, so visibility is impacted. We've got some rain on the way for your Tuesday, mostly impacting the Walla Walla area, but more of those conditions, but chance of snow also coming tomorrow. So let's take a look first at our radar. We're seeing this pink is that rain-snow mix heading across our region this morning, mostly in the Yakima, Toppenish area, heading towards Prosser, maybe into the Tri-Cities, remnants skirting the Walla Walla area this morning. Let's take a look at our visibility map. We see lots of visibility impacts right now, mostly in the Tri-Cities. I looked outside just now and it is pretty foggy out there, so be aware of the fog when you're on your commute this morning. If we take a look at our future cast, 7 o'clock we see lots of clouds, little sprinkles here and there, mostly affecting, popping up in the Walla Walla area today. Big movement coming in of snow in the Blue Mountains, in the Cascades tonight. Lots of showers heading across our region tomorrow morning and into the afternoon. So we do have showers on the way tomorrow. Snow in the upper elevations, turning into rain a little bit later on. By Wednesday night, we see some scattered showers, some scattered snow tomorrow, but otherwise clearing out a little bit on your Thursday. Another chance of another movement coming in. If we take a look at our temps right now, just above the freezing level. So we're pretty cold this morning, but we are raising our temps just a little bit. Let's take a look at our highs today, upper 30s, lower 40s for the Yakima area. If we take a look in the Mid-Columbia, upper 30s, we even see 40 in Hermiston today. So a little bit warmer than we saw yesterday, and lower 40s for the Blue Mountain region. Let's take a look at our lows for this evening. Small chance of showers. More showers coming overnight, especially tomorrow morning. This is our temps for today. Let's take a look at our temperatures tonight. Wet conditions are picking up overnight, just below around the freezing level. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast, we see lots of showers impacting the Yakima area. Temps on the rise. We're seeing the 30s for the end of this week, but heading into the weekend, we are seeing some of those 40s. Our overnight lows staying around just below the freezing mark. If we take a look in the Tri-Cities, showers affecting us mostly tomorrow over the course of the week. Temperatures rising. We see 43 for next Monday, so just rising just about 5 degrees over the next week. Lows staying just around that freezing mark. Walla Walla, lots of showery conditions affecting the next couple of days, but we're seeing by mid-40s by the start of our next work week, and cold conditions overnight. But we are finally seeing some of those 40s again. Hopefully some of this snow on the ground will begin to melt. But today we've got foggy conditions and a little bit of showers, but more coming tomorrow. I'll send it back to Austin.
Riley, thank you very much. Last week in Portland, a power line fell on a parked car, killing 3 people inside and injuring a baby. I looked for answers on what not to do if you are in a similar situation.
The Washington State Patrol just investigated a collision out in the Benton City area this week where someone drove into a power pole. The lines came down on the vehicle.
It is something that doesn't happen every day. But when or if it does, it is critical to know how not to be a victim.
What we want you to do is stay inside your vehicle. Do not get out.
We also spent the day with Travis Scott, Utility Safety Manager with Benton Public Utilities Department. He invited us into his office in Kennewick.
Here's what the concern is the tires actually act like insulators. So if this energized conductor lays on your car becomes energized.
Benton PUD also has this helpful video.
Touch potential is risk of electrocution based on one part of the body touching an energized object like a car while simultaneously touching the ground. Electricity flows from the vehicle through the body and into the ground, essentially making me into a human jumper cable, which would be bad.
On their website, Scott tells me while the landscape sure is different here in eastern Washington compared to northwestern Oregon, especially when it comes to tall trees, the same rules apply here when it comes to power lines. So let's say you've already called 911, you're waiting for help, but maybe 2 things happen. Either your vehicle's engine catches on fire or you are experiencing a medical emergency. Here's what to do. You can safely open your vehicle's door. The most important thing when you jump out, go like this, both feet together, and then shuffle away at least 50 feet.
It's hard to remember. I mean, this is all we do is power, so we understand the touch potential and the step potential. But for the general public, when you hit a power pole or you come across an intersection where there's an accident and there's power lines down, you don't see electricity, so you just see the effects, so you don't think about the dangers that are there.
Trooper Thorson with Washington State Patrol says they work hand in hand with the utility company.
Just stay calm. Stay in your vehicle. There's no need to get out and call 911, and we will get all the emergency personnel coming to you.
Is it safe to call somebody?
Yeah, it is safe to call somebody. You're in no way interfering with the conductor or you're not completing the circuit or anything like that.
On your side in Kennewick tonight, Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now. Good stuff to keep in mind. According to Benton PUD, you can call them anytime to speak with somebody direct if you have further questions. A drive-by shooting along Interstate 90 in Seattle is under investigation. This news coming in at 5:24 in the morning. Now, according to law enforcement, someone in a white Toyota 4Runner fired at a driver in a Ford F-150 pickup. Troopers with the Washington State Patrol say the motive in the shooting remains unclear by this morning. No one got hurt, but these incidents left drivers feeling very concerned.
Worried about whatever some random shootings will get me and my daughter, my child, my family. Yeah.
Hearing about all these incidents, I definitely make a point of not looking at if somebody cuts me off, just mind your own business, move on. It's not worth engaging.
Let's say somebody's driving aggressively around you. Don't engage, disengage, call 911. much information as you can.
I totally agree with that. I used to live in Fresno, and people were not happy if you cut them off. I just ignored them. The State Patrol and other law enforcement agencies will launch emphasis patrols where shootings have been reported. They're still searching for the suspect in the white Toyota 4Runner. 5:25 now, the Washington Department of Ecology is proposing a new rule for oil companies that requires them to prove they have the necessary or enough insurance. This is all to cover the cleanup costs in the event of an oil spill. The proposed rule would apply to anyone who handles or transports oil, including ships, pipelines, terminals, and refineries. While Washington already operates under the polluter pays principle, if the bill isn't cleared up by the responsible company, state and federal governments have to step in, which means that public funds are being used to pay to clean up the spill. This proposal would operate a cleanup operation certification program for oil handlers, proving they could find such an operation in case of a spill. All right, 5:26 now on your Tuesday. Still ahead on Good Morning Northwest. It is one of the most popular desserts in the world, and today is the day to grab yourself a slice. We're going to ring in National Pie Day. I'm going to ask Riley what her favorite pie is coming up as well. Stay with us.
Sometimes it takes a different approach.
Okay, that's Mrs. Johnson, right? Great.
To see the possibilities all around you.
Almost 10. You gonna have a big birthday party? All right, are you feeling okay?
With Capella University's game-changing FlexPath format, you can earn your nursing degree without putting life on hold. Imagine your future differently with Capella University.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Who will be nominated? Now this morning, live on GMA, the Oscar nominations are revealed. No one does Oscar like Good Morning America. This morning on ABC.
Hi, Craig Cupp here, former professional football player and longtime Valley Ford customer. Now's a great time to purchase or order a new Ford F-150, Explorer, or Escape, with interest rates as low as 0% on nearly every model. Plus, with every new or used vehicle sold, Valley Ford will donate $100 to Children's Village Keys for Kids program. So when you're shopping for a new Ford, make Valley Ford your first stop. You'll score a touchdown every time.
When it comes to your loved ones, you want the best care possible. Being home surrounded by the things you love is vital for quality of life. That's where affordable at-home care comes in. We offer personalized home care plans to fit your specific needs. And for all new customers, your first hour is always free. Our experienced, loving, and caring staff is dedicated to serving you. Call us today for a free consultation. At Affordable in Home Care, we do more than just visit.
Start 2024 off right and save big on a new truck from Spec Buick GMC. Get up to 10% off MSRP on a new GMC Sierra right now. Looking for an SUV? Get $49.98 off a well-equipped GMC Acadia. Only the best pre-owned vehicles come certified. So take a look at one of our certified pre-owned vehicles in stock. Whether you're looking for a new or used car, truck, or SUV, with nearly 500 vehicles in stock, we've got you covered. Visit us today in Pasco. Spec Buick GMC, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
All right, just before 5:30 at 5:29 now, here's a cure for your winter blues. Today is National Pie Day.
Oh my goodness.
Yummy.
So whether you bake it or buy it, it's time to slice it up and devour one of the nation's favorite desserts. In fact, we love pie so much that we celebrate it twice a year.
What, here?
I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what for.
Well, here we go.
Oh, the pie celebration on January 3rd. Oh yeah, if I read the script, the pie celebration on January 23rd is the first observance of the year. The second is in December. See, I thought that was like here at Apple Valley News Now, we do twice a year a Pie Day. So.
Well, I'm thinking about Pie Day 314, 3.14, you know what I mean? March 14th?
Mm-hmm.
Like pi, the mathematical one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're much more smarter than me.
Well, I'm married to a math
Oh, that's
teacher.
true. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So whether it's apple, blueberry, lemon meringue, or pecan, with so many flavors to choose from, you shouldn't have a problem finding one that you like. So, Austin, do you have a favorite?
Yes. You know, it used to be like apple pie. Now I like pecan pie. I don't know.
Right,
It
yeah.
changed. Like this past Thanksgiving, I love it. Oh my gosh. If there was like a pecan pie right here, right now, I'd probably have 3 pieces.
Understandable.
Now, when you do, though, have pie today, be sure to post a picture on social media with the hashtag National Pie Day.
Gotta say, I'm more of a pumpkin pie.
You like pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know, too, on our Facebook or Instagram. You can comment on our, well, not YouTube, but...
Yeah, we have a YouTube.
Well, I know we do, but I don't know how
It's
people are going
harder
to
to share
comment. Yeah,
photos.
exactly. But yeah, and what's our email? What's our news email?
News@applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Okay.
You can also send weather photos to applevalleyNewsNow.com or R. Fitzgerald at applevalleyNewsNow.com. I'd love to share more weather photos. We had a weather photo yesterday.
Oh yeah, the kid.
Brighter, and
yeah.
that was amazing. So I'd love more weather photos to share with our audience in the mornings.
Let's get them on the air. All right. Let's see, you're talking weather, and that's coming up.
Yeah, so I'll have your full forecast. That's coming up. Lots of fog, wet roads, rain on the way. I'll tell you about it.
Also ahead on Good Morning Northwest, GOP presidential candidate Nikki Haley is hoping to deliver an upset victory in New Hampshire's presidential primary today, while former President Trump is hoping to deliver a fatal blow to the former South Carolina governor's campaign by notching yet another commanding win. And a new report reveals the total cost that the state of Texas has paid in its attempts to curb border crossing over the last 3 years. That's all coming up.
In today's Tech Bites, Apple releasing its latest iPhone software update with new security features. The stolen device protection tool requires Face ID or Touch ID to perform certain actions. There is a time delay to change your passcode or Apple ID only when you're away from familiar places like home or work. TikTok is the latest tech company to cut jobs. About 60 employees are being laid off, including some workers in LA, New York, and Austin, Texas. So far this year, more than 10,000 tech jobs have been slashed, according to one industry job tracker. And Ford Motor Company is going big when it comes to the dashboard in one of its SUVs. The panel on the 2024 Lincoln Nautilus will be as wide as the windshield, a whopping 48 inches. It includes apps like Spotify, streaming video, and auto racing games. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not one based on Paul. You don't want to ride with Paul. Or Sarah. Not today, anyway. And you don't want a rate based on Ben. He's got some important business to take care of. Why would you pay a rate based on anyone else? With Allstate, you're connected to a rate based on you.
Stay ahead of your moderate to severe eczema and show off clearer skin and less itch with Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists that helps heal your skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
5:34 on this Tuesday morning. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, as the latest major challenger in Donald Trump's way to the Republican nomination, Nikki Haley is hoping New Hampshire voters turn out to support her in large numbers. Plus, pressure for a federal immigration bill is growing now that SCOTUS, excuse me, thank you, is letting Border Patrol take down razor wire that Texas put up.
And cloudy conditions across the region today. Visibility is being impacted by some patchy fog early this morning. We see it right there on our sky cam. Will we see rain today? I'll tell you in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is 5:35 now on this Tuesday, January the 23rd. So that means we've got just 1 week left of the first month of 2024.
Exactly. I can't believe we're already 3 weeks into it, and plus some change.
Goes by quick.
And we've seen a lot of conditions changing, weather conditions over the last couple of weeks. So let's get straight into it. I'm Riley Fitzgerald. This is Austin Reed. Let's take a live look at our sky cam this morning. We are seeing fog. We saw fog, quite a lot of it, a couple weeks ago, but we're seeing a little bit of that coming back this morning. So fog across our regions. Be safe when you're driving out today. Some rain. Visibility is impacted by that fog. Some rain is on the way today. More coming tomorrow. So let's take a look this morning at our radar. We see this rain-snow mix that's affecting us this morning, heading across the region, mostly hanging around Yakima and Toppenish, heading towards Prosser early this morning. Little bits around the Walla Walla area. Let's take a look at our visibility map. Tri-Cities looks to be the most impacted this morning. I definitely saw it on my way in this morning. Once again, could impact your traveling just a little bit, so be sure to watch outside when you're heading out the door. Temperatures right now just above freezing, so be sure to watch the roads for possible icy conditions. Let's take a look at our daily planner. Upper 30s for the Yakima area. Lots of cloudy conditions, scattered light showers across most of the areas today. Upper 30s for the Tri-Cities, and in the Walla Walla area, a little bit more showers for your morning hours, getting to the upper 30s, lower 40s for today. Once again, we have fog affecting us. More rain is coming tomorrow. I'll tell you all about it in my full forecast that's coming up.
Riley, we'll see you soon. Thank you. New during our 5:30 half hour this morning, the first votes in the New Hampshire primary were cast overnight. It was not good news for former President Donald Trump. Listen to this, he was swept by Nikki Haley, 6 votes to 0 in a tiny town of Dixville Notch, New Hampshire, which continued its tradition of casting votes right at midnight. But polls show Dixville Notch may not be a reliable indicator of how things will play out later today across the state. New this morning, ABC's Melissa Adon is in Manchester, New Hampshire with the very latest.
Midnight voting in Dixville Notch, New Hampshire, kicking off the first in the nation primary. The town following tradition, and all 6 voters picking former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley as their Republican presidential nominee. Haley spent yesterday crisscrossing New Hampshire trying to convince voters to deliver her an upset victory.
We can't be a country in disarray and have a world on fire and go through 4 more years of chaos because we won't survive it.
Former President Trump's former rivals in the Republican primary have officially thrown their support behind him, repeatedly interrupted by protesters.
I was also honored. She's back.
As the former president accused Nikki Haley of courting Democrats, calling her unelectable.
So if you want a losing candidate who puts America last, vote for Nikki Haley.
It's an uphill battle for Haley. Polls show her trailing by double digits.
I love her, okay? She has the new style of what we need down in Washington, D.C.
If they don't like him, I like him. So I think he'll help out the country.
Meanwhile, the New Hampshire Attorney General's office says it's investigating reports of an apparent robocall that used artificial intelligence to mimic President Biden, advising people in the state not to vote in the primary. The White House says the call was not recorded by the president. Today, Biden, Vice President Harris, and their spouses are set to hold a rally together in Virginia to discuss abortion access. The primary in South Carolina, that's Haley's home state, is next month, but polls there already show Trump leading by more than 30 points. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Manchester, New Hampshire.
It'll be interesting to see what happens by tonight. A new report shows Texas has spent billions of dollars to try to curb illegal crossings into its state. CBS News Texas obtained a report about Governor Greg Abbott's effort, known as Operation Lone Star. Abbott launched the program nearly 3 years ago. It's revealed his state has spent about $10 billion during that time. The report says law enforcement has detained nearly 500,000 migrants. The state's Department of Public Safety says nearly 40,000 people face criminal charges. In the meantime, Texas has taken several steps to protect the southern border, including erecting razor wire and other barriers, and it has also deployed more state troopers along its border. Texas leaders say that they really had to act because the federal government has not done enough to secure the border. Okay, 5:41 now. Let's get another check. It's your foggy Tuesday morning, Riley.
Yeah, definitely foggy. A bit of a warming trend affecting us later on this week. Some rain in the forecast, more coming up tomorrow, but again, slick roads today. Some light showers affecting us. I'll have my full forecast coming up.
Also ahead, the housing market has been a mess lately. And when we come on back, we'll take a look at the numbers and see if the market will look a little more attainable for 2024. Stay with us.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
I know it's not my business, but I just had to tell you.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
Yeah, maybe we should all keep this to ourselves. No selfies.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
Get any phone free when you switch to US Cellular. US Cellular, built for us.
Did you know Ustria Health has 3 full-time board-certified orthopedic surgeons? Pain in your hands, knees, hips, or shoulders can reduce your quality of life. Orthopedic doctors repair bone, joint, ligament, and tendon injuries, which can relieve debilitating pain. Our surgeons treat tendonitis and carpal tunnel, repair broken bones and fractures, and replace painful, worn-out joints, putting you back in motion. Ustria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
The outdoors come indoors at the 30th Annual Tri-City Sportsman Show, January 26th, 27th, and 28th at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Watch the amazing tricks and feats of the Border Collie Performance Team. Buy, sell, or trade at the Sportsman Show Marketplace. See hourly hunting and fishing seminars and the Kids Fishing Pond. 2 buildings full of exhibitors, boats, RVs, pickups, ATVs, and more. It's the Tri-City Sportsman Show, January 26th through 28th in Pasco. Don't miss it.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
We have a consumer alert for you at 5:45 on this Tuesday. The residential real estate market took a tumble in 2023. A new report released last Friday shows housing sales haven't been this low since 1995. Jen Sullivan looks at the latest numbers and whether the market will be more buyer-friendly this year.
Home sales took a hit last year, dropping to the lowest levels in 28 years. Just over 4 million homes were sold in 2023. That's a 19% drop from 2022, according to data released last Friday from the National Association of Realtors.
There are simply not enough homes out there.
Home prices, though, hit a record high. The median home sale price last year was $389,800, up 1% from 2022.
It's been a great news for homeowners, but very difficult year for home buyers.
The combination of high sticker prices and fewer homes for sale is making the buyer's market even more competitive, and that's driving down home sales. Yoon says fewer people are putting their homes on the market because they've likely locked in lower mortgage rates.
Homeowners are loving their 3%, 4% mortgage rate and do not want to give that up.
But there is good news. Mortgage rates are starting to come down. The 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 6.60% in the week ending January 18th. That's down from 6.66% the previous week, according to data from Freddie Mac released last Thursday. And more homes usually come on the market in the spring.
We do anticipate more supply to steadily appear this year.
If you are looking to buy a home this year, Yoon recommends staying within your budget. Don't rush a decision. Look for the right inventory. Don't put too many contingencies into the contract, and be flexible on the closing date. That will make you look more attractive to the seller. I'm Jen Sullivan.
5:47, still ahead on Good Morning Northwest. We're taking a trip to Hollywood to check out the latest news and entertainment. And Riley Fitzgerald will come on back, have a full look at your first alert weather forecast. 33 degrees as we're waking up together. Good morning, Northwest.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Some people believe they can stop cervical cancer screening once they have children. Not true. Keep getting tested until you turn 65. There's more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Becky Morris at Prosser Memorial Health's Grandview Clinic. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Bruno! Bruno!
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Road makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or get $2,000 NMAC cash on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
February is American Heart Month. Join us in going red for women Friday, February 2nd at Desert Wind Winery in Prosser for a heart-healthy luncheon with guest speaker, Prosser Memorial Health cardiologist Dr. Karan Badi and MC Shay Frechette. Event proceeds benefit the Prosser Memorial Health Foundation. Tickets are just $50 each and available online now at prosserhealth.foundation or by calling 509-786-6601.
You were nominated for Volunteers Count, and you won, and you've got yourself a $1,000 donation from STCU.
For a small organization like us, that is not an insignificant amount of money.
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person, so when I do get the recognition for the stuff that I do, it's like very rewarding.
She was just the perfect person.
STCU Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
If you're a high school senior, listen up. This message is for you. A college education is expensive. The Molly Davis Scholarship Program can help with up to $7,500 per year. It's easy to apply. Just go to YakimaRotaryTrust.org and click on the Molly Davis Scholarship tab. hundreds of Yakima County residents have achieved the dream of a higher education thanks to the Molly Davis Scholarship Program.
Applications end February 27th, so apply today.
Once upon a time, 4 superstars went on a long journey.
Follow the Golden Ticket Road.
They searched hometowns big and small, leaving no voice unheard.
I can see brighter things ahead.
What's that?
That's Hollywood, where all dreams come true.
There's no place like American Idol.
Season premiere Sunday, February 18th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
I've tried to meditate with Kelly before, and I'll look over and she's going, this is so stupid.
I like it nice and noisy.
Oh, okay.
Next live, Ken Jeong and Jennifer Nettles.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Day today. Live look outside right now in Richland. We're seeing lots and lots of fog that's affecting our skies this morning. Visibility could be impacted. It impacted my drive this morning just a little bit. Lots of patchy fog across the Tri-Cities especially. We'll see that map in just a little bit. Some rain on the way for your day today. More rain and snow expected for tomorrow, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. Taking a look at our radar, we see a rain-snow mix that's heading down right now, heading across our region this morning. So there is going to be maybe some wet roads if you're driving across the area right now. And visibility, we see the Tri-Cities has between half a mile and a quarter mile of visibility this morning due to that fog. Cle Elum is seeing some of it as well. Most of us are seeing a little bit of that fog, so be safe when you're driving out this morning. Let's take a look at our futurecast. We're seeing lots of clouds around the region. Scattered showers this morning, but mostly drying up by the evening. Heading into Wednesday morning, though, we are seeing a big band of showers and snow moving across our region towards throughout the morning hours and into the early afternoon. Scattered showers throughout most of the rest of the day, drying up just a little bit across most of our regions, but snow in the mountains expected at the highest of elevations mostly. Let's take a look at our next slide. We're going to be seeing current temps mostly around the freezing mark this morning, so pretty cold but a lot warmer than we saw this time last week. Let's take a look at our highs today. We're on a little bit of a warming trend, warmer than we saw yesterday. Upper 30s, lower 40s for the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, upper 30s. We even see that 40 in Hermiston, and in the Blue Mountain region, lower 40s this morning throughout your day today. Let's take a look at our day today. Once again, upper 30s, lower 40s, small chance of showers for today. Tonight we're seeing wet conditions that are picking up overnight, especially hanging out around that freezing mark. And for our 7-day forecast, we're seeing our temperatures pick up throughout the week. We do have some of that wintry mix coming for Yakima around that Wednesday, Thursday, but more rain coming in the next couple of days. Overnight lows staying around the freezing mark. In the Tri-Cities, we're seeing showers coming up on your day tomorrow, possibly a rain-snow mix for your Wednesday. Our overnight lows are around the freezing mark, but again, those temperatures are picking up towards the start of next week. If we take a look in Walla Walla, more showers across the week there, getting up to the mid-40 mark by the start of your week. Next week, overnight lows are staying around the freezing mark, just a little bit above it. We do have fog affecting us this morning, so be sure to drive safe out there. I'll get you ready to plan your day out coming up in my First Alert weather forecast in a little bit. Austin?
Thank you very much, Riley. 5:53. The new Tron movie is getting an X-Files veteran. Reporter David Daniel has that and more in your Hollywood Minute.
I love you too, man.
Gillian Anderson is getting her Tron on. Deadline reports the Emmy and Golden Globe winning actress has joined the cast of Tron Ares. No word on Anderson's role. Oscar winner Jared Leto is set for the title role Ares, a video game character who crosses over to real life.
As a species, what are we doing with our time? How are we consuming this planet?
50% of the planet's habitat is gone because of our agriculture.
people don't have a connection to what food really is and where it really comes from.
Feeding Tomorrow is aimed at changing that. The documentary looks at how ecosystem destruction, climate change, and other issues are damaging our food system and offers practical steps to reverse course. Feeding Tomorrow debuts today on digital platforms.
3, 2, 1, go!
An awesome update on awesome games done quick. The latest organized speed runs of video games raise more than $2.5 million for Prevent Cancer Foundation. Since they cranked up the telethons in 2010, the Gonzo Gamers have raised nearly $49 million for various charities. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Still ahead, our 6 o'clock hour is minutes away. When we come on back, we're not quite leaving Hollywood just yet, as we will take a look at new movies set to hit theaters soon, featuring a rather underrated action star.
The Celebrity Jeopardy finals are here.
Unbelievable. I'm excited, honored.
$1 million for charity on the line.
I don't want to blow it tonight. So if you guys could just lay down.
Celebrity Jeopardy season finale tonight on ABC.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anna where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anna house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious, full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anna Winery today.
Ben Franklin Transit is hiring safety-oriented coach operators. Become a crucial part of the Tri-Cities community and provide a vital service to our riders. Get out from behind a desk and experience a workday that keeps you moving. Enjoy CDL training, comprehensive benefits, and generous paid time off. When you're driving for Ben Franklin Transit, you're part of a growing team of community-oriented professionals. Apply now to join the Ben Franklin Transit team.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Boxing great Roy Jones Jr. returns to Legends Casino Hotel on Thursday, January 25th, promoting an action-packed card featuring Yakima's own Andrew Murphy, looking to remain unbeaten. Tickets start at $40 and are available at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Murphy has won all 7 of his professional bouts, including his last 3 at Toppamish, also appearing as stunning female fighter and WBF World Welterweight titleist Ikram Kurwa. Don't miss Andrew Murphy's return home. Live boxing at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look close to home. Upper 30s, lower 40s for the Kittitas Valley.